Hey guys, Casual Gamer 84. Welcome back to the game room. Today we're going to go on a game hunting, thrifting journey. See what we can't find. See if I can't walk you all a little bit through the process of what I do to collect video games, like you see behind me, and how I do it essentially for free. That's going to change in 2022. I'll get into more in depth into that later on in the video. But guys, let's go do this. Alright guys, so we're at our first stop, Goodwill. I've not been to this one in a while, so I don't know what they're going to have. So I'm going to flip this camera around, we're going to go in and we're going to see. Alright guys, so we're leaving now. Coming out empty-handed. I didn't find anything in there. A lot of TVs and computer monitors. Nothing that I seen that I needed. There was some DS games behind the counter, but it was a bunch of shovelware and ridiculous stuff that wasn't worth picking up. They did have Hasbro Game Night on the DS. That I thought about, but it wasn't even that game in there. It was a Barbie game or something. And I don't know, there may be some Barbie game on the DS that does really well, but not that I know of. So we're gonna go hit another spot. All right guys, so I'm gonna talk loud, so I'm talking over this music. But that right there is a telephone. Back before the days of cell phones, which I'm recording on now, if we wanted to call somebody, we had to use one of those. You would put change in it and dial the number. You could even call collect, Bobby Auto Baby, it's a boy. And then somebody'd come and pick you up if you needed. Pretty cool to see these relics. Alright guys, so the next stop is going to be Half Price Books, not a Goodwill. So let's go in there and see what we can't find. We did get a few things at Half Price Books that you all will see in a bit. Now we're at another Goodwill. Let's see what we can find. Alright guys, so I want to cut in here to kind of talk about something. So you just seen that that Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, which is $36.99, something like that, which may seem like an expensive price. I did not get it because it was, in my mind, an expensive price. I already have the game. So this is the game in question. It's not the one. I did not buy it. I already had this one in the collection. And I think I got this for $10 or something like that. That's what I get for it. But it's Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. They had it at $36.99. It was a complete copy. Price charting currently has that game at $59.82. So I potentially could have got it and could have made some money on that game. But that's not a really good return on my investment. So I didn't do that. But I did go to eBay and look, and it's right at like the $75 range on eBay. I think that was the cheapest one that I found on there, as a matter of fact. Actually, the cheapest one on there right now, stateside, is $90, $4 shipping, so $94. And that's no manual, so it's just disc and case. So I probably could have doubled up on that. Looking at that, let's see what they're sold for real quick. So there's none sold recently. See, that's the thing. Everyone's jacked them up and they're not selling. Because November the 10th was the last one to sell, and it was defective wouldn't read for $20. Case and manual only for $20. Disc only $34. So November, actually, I had it sorted wrong. So it is selling for that much. I was wrong. So January 1st, complete copy sold for $89.99, $5 shipping. January 1st, $74.99, free shipping from Portugal. December 1st, $74.95. So I probably could have doubled up on that, which, hindsight being 2020, doesn't look that bad. But I chose not to because, one, I already had the game in the collection. So if I didn't already have it, would I have paid that price for it is the question. And no, I would not have. And the reason being is I suspect that this game will go down. The reason that I say that is I think that it's spiked right now because of Spider-Man No Way Home and the Spider-Verse and all that stuff that's currently going on right now. So I think that's why it's spiked. If I look at the numbers in price charting, in September it was $45 and now it's shot up to $59.84 as of January 2022. I think that's simply because of the movie. So I think that it'll go back down eventually. So I wouldn't have paid that much for it because I would know that it'll eventually go back down. Like, this time next year, it won't be at $59. I don't think, but I could be wrong. But something to be looking for. That does bring up a really good point. If this one is spiked right now from a reselling aspect, if you get it cheap, you get it, flip it, and get some good games for the collection, or get it and keep it if you want this game in your collection. Some other things to look out for. I've got The Amazing Spider-Man on PS3. This would be the Andrew Garfield era when this one came out. I got price charting pulled up. Let me scan it. If it'll come up. Gotta love computers. All right, so this one's went up $2.08 too. So this one's at $27 right now. So it is, I wouldn't say shot way up, but since October, it's went up almost $10 for a complete unboxed copy of it. So I would suspect that, you know, this may go up a little more as well. But, you know, again, be on the lookout for this one. Another one that I got is Spider-Man 3. So we're representing some Tobey Maguire here. Spoilers if you all have not seen Spider-Man. I guess I probably should have said that beforehand. This is Xbox 360. And this is really on, like, I'd say the newer gen. These are definitely old now. But the newer, not the PS2 versions. I looked them up because I have them as well. And they're not, but like the $10, $12 range. I don't think this one's that much either. Alright, so I can look that up that way. Let's do Spider-Man 3. Xbox 360. So this one's went up $2.38. It's at $21.83, and it's spiked as of November. You know, it's went up $5 or so. So I think that's why the Spider-Man games are spiked right now, is because of the movie. So my rambling, to cut it short, definitely check Spider-Man games while you're out and about, because you know they could be up right now because of the movie. I don't think they'll stay there. So if you want to add them to your collection, you may wait unless you get a good deal on it. Had I needed it for the collection, at $36 may have been a good price, but I think it was overpriced because they looked it up and seen that it was going for crazy money. All right, guys. So let's get back to the game hunting. Alright guys, so now we're at a Peddler's Mall, so we're going to do a little Peddler's Mall flea market action. We're going here and see what we can't find, guys. All right, guys. So you've seen that I went quite a few places, and I didn't get quite a lot. And really, the only place that I bought anything at was Half Price Books. I didn't get anything at the Goodwills this round, and that happens sometimes. That's why I wanted to leave this footage in there and show that sometimes, excuse me, uh, sometimes you just have to leave stuff behind. One Goodwill had a good selection of games, but they were all individually priced, which tells me that there's someone that works there that looks stuff up on price charting or looks stuff up on eBay and prices it that way. And they can do whatever they want to; it's their stuff. And I assume they do that because they know people are coming in to buy it to resell. I understand that. But they're also alienating their marketed clientele. No one's going to go to the Goodwill looking to buy games for their collection or on a limited budget or whatever the situation may be and pay $37 for a Spider-Man game that's PlayStation 3 when the PS5 just came out. So unless someone goes in and sees that they could double up on it and they get it that way, the only way that they're going to sell it. But enough of that. Some things that I did get at Half Price Books. I always check the clearance section when I go in there, and I did get a couple things there. I got a Xbox magazine demo disc, and I only got it because it has Conker's Live and Reloaded demo on there. It's pretty cool. It has Conker Live and Reloaded, Forza, Star Wars Battlefront, NHL 2K5, Outlaw Golf 2, Rocky Legends, and then some other video showcases and stuff like that on there. So really cool. I believe it was $1. So I have Conker's Live and Reloaded. I have the strategy guide. Now I have the demo. So I have like a little set going on Conker's on the Xbox. So glad to have picked that up. And I did pick up oddly enough, there's no artwork, so no case. It is in a PlayStation 2 case. So I just got the case, the manual, and the disc for Silent Scope 3. It was $1.99. So I picked it up. It was weird that it had the manual, but it wasn't in the case, so I don't know what the deal was there. The disc is in pretty good shape. It is blue back disc. So glad to have that in the collection. And then you all seen me pick up the Dreamcast controller, the green Dreamcast controller. I looked at it because I didn't expect it to be first party. I didn't expect it to be a Sega Dreamcast branded controller. I expected it to be third party stuff. But $9.99 on this guy. It did have some sticker residue on it. I cleaned it up. Pretty good. I haven't tested it yet, but I don't see why it would not function. Everything seems good on it. And I give $9.99 for it. Price charting has it right now at $39.53. So that could potentially be a flip. I am going to keep it because I only have one other Dreamcast controller. So now I have 2 Dreamcast controllers. And then on my way out, or actually at the register, they were pricing some other games and putting them out. And I picked up 2 PS2 games. I didn't do super good on both of these games. I did really good on one of them. I did okay on the other one. I picked up Ani on PlayStation 2. There's a Rockstar game. I have not played it. It looks like a third-person shooter. It looks fun. I like Rockstar games. This one I don't see out in the wild a lot. It's early PlayStation release. It's blue-backed. I get $14.99 for it. Price charting has it at $17.99. So I saved a couple bucks on that. I'm okay with that because I don't see it out in the wild a lot. So glad to have that in the collection. And this next one kind of surprised me. I don't know if they priced it based on an older copy they had. But I picked up The Punisher on PlayStation 2. And I give $19.99 for it. It is complete. And price charting has it at $41.33. So definitely got a good deal on this, and adding these two to the collection is pretty awesome. It is a THQ game, and it's also like a third-person Max Payne style game. So glad to have those two in the collection. That's all the games that I picked up while actually it was all the games I picked up while I was out and about hunting. Then I stopped at GameStop yesterday. This was the day before yesterday, so this would have been Friday. Today's Sunday. Yesterday, I walked into GameStop, and I didn't keep the sticker on it. On the shelf sat one lone Vita game, Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. It was $14.99. I had a $5 coupon, so it ended up being like $10.18 after tax. And price charting has it at $27.41. So that was a good pickup. I picked it up. I did not have it. I've never played it on the Vita, but you don't walk into many game stores now and see a lot of Vita out there. So glad to add another Vita game to the collection, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And again, I didn't get a whole lot. You didn't see a whole lot of awesome finds. But that's, in the words of the Game Chaser, that's the way game chasing go. Don't get discouraged, I guess, is my advice. If you're new in 2022 to collecting and stuff. If you don't find anything, you don't find anything. You know, I didn't think that I'd found a whole lot at half-price books, a controller, and some budget games. And on the way out, I picked up Punisher. Then randomly went into GameStop and found a Vita game. But get out there, guys. Look around. You'll find the stuff that's out there. You can get good deals on it still. I guarantee it. I actually got a video probably coming up next week. If I get this one edited and out to you all by Monday, you will get the video that I already have edited the following Monday. If not, you already know the video that I'm talking about because you've already seen it and you're watching this one afterwards. But my boy Dink found me an awesome honey hole, and I got some amazing deals there. So they're there to be had. Guys, thank you for watching. If you've not already done so, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. We are at, let's see what we're at. 234, I do believe. We're at 234 subscribers, guys. Thank every one of you all. Thank you all that are watching. I really do appreciate it. We will see you all Friday for a Let's Play Friday, First Stage Friday, Free Play Friday. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but it'll find its way. Guys, we'll see you then.